in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Pittsburgh's offense will get first crack at it today. Gives it on the option. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Might as well stick with it. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Steps away. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets the give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Panthers look to keep this drive humming. Grab behind the line, it's Flanagan. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
I know that goes down as a completion, but hear me out. Defenses want hits on the quarterback. They want to make him feel uncomfortable. They want him to start seeing some of those ghosts later on. There's one.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
So now it's 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Oh, he's got some space. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Panthers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Boston College's offense has the ball for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game When you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Pulls it in, it's Skinner. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Off-play action on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll pull it on the read. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And it's so hard to contain this guy with all those options he has and the experience at the quarterback spot. But nice job by the defense limiting the damage. Didn't give up a huge gain.
Looking to throw on third. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
This is why third down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes. They put faster guys on the field, and they've got all of their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for. Some things you haven't seen on film yet, and it confuses your offensive line. It confuses you, and you're out here just trying to make plays, trying to do something right to get a first down. Wasn't able to gain a lot there.
And the Golden Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Here's the handoff. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Makes the catch. It's Bolden. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The Golden Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He'll toss it. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Got 3 on first down at second and 7. They'll run play action. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. That'll bring him to within 4. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Gives it on the option.
Goodness, that is the way you blow up a play quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire, cause direct. That had to be a blown assignment. Fires to the tight end. 45, he's got room. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before. He makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Panthers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Pittsburgh will come to the line with a first and goal. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Rushes on him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that is not ideal. First and goal, obviously, you take a big sack. But when you're in this area and you create a little bit more space, now I have more opportunity to throw the football, spread you out, maybe.
Looking for the end zone. He now has 61 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. Third and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Trying to slam in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And he tacks on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Plucks it out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying play action. Here comes the heat. Steps away to find some room. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around. He's going to make plays. And when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble, and recovering?
Breaks into the open. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Touchdown, Pitt. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, you've got to lock in.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looks as if he's going to run it. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Golden Eagles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds his tight end. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Boston College wants to play fast. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. The Golden Eagles in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And they say this is a game of inches, just a few more inches in the field of play, and it would have been a big game. Instead, it's incomplete. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Got his man. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. He now has 80 yards on the ground in this one and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season. Turning it on! Past the sticks, and he may get more. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week, he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him with that last play. Now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. It's Carr. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Hilton. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got it behind the line. It's Flanagan. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Let's see exactly where they mark this, but it looks as if they're going to be a few inches short of the first down. Bring in the heat. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Panthers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Touchdown, Panthers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Rides the back on the option, the give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Pittsburgh.
Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the third quarter. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Bolden. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep plowing it on until they find an answer.
They'll make the stop right there, but Pittsburgh moves the chains and they have a first down.
This is an offense that prides themselves on being physical, so you need 1 yard. Just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. He's in open space downfield.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Quarterback now breaking the field. Unleashes one. Finds a man on the right. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. To the air, it's Dyer. Quick strike complete. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Might be looking to run. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets this.
Got some room into the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Boston College, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed over the middle. It's Skinner. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the timing just a hair off. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark it down. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. He'll try to do it himself. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Smith takes the handoff. Can't get him to the ground. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've gotten this drive going, a couple of first downs already. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Rolls it in. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big.
Takes it the other way. What a run to get them into enemy territory, and he's out of bounds at the 40. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. A strike downfield. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. To throw, it's Carr. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Pitt pushing the pace. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass on 2nd down. Floating away. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quickly out to the tight end. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Hilton. That ought to be enough to give Pitt the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. 1st down here for the offense.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with the lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there. A similar situation with a lead like this, they'd definitely be running the ball at this point.
It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. To the air on 1st down. He's got him. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. The offense lining up for a 1st down play.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it to the right side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Boston College will send out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the returner goes down. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with a pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Fires to the big fella. At midfield, he's got room. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here tonight.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. On 1st and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. Back looking for the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver going in motion. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Pressure coming. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep checking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
To the air, it's Carr. Throws to the back. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Second down, they'll go to the air. Flushed out of the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws. Short gain on the completion. Good footwork. Gets him the first down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they tack on a little more to this big lead.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Here's a throw downfield late. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's picked off, and another empty drive. When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner and you remain unbeaten at this point. You've morphed into a championship contender.
Yes, but you don't want to peek too far ahead, Reese. You kind of want to be like, nothing to see here, just move on. We haven't accomplished what we wanted yet. We haven't accomplished what we set out to do. It's week 7. I know you guys got bigger hopes and bigger dreams than just being to week 7 and being undefeated.